Hey, didn't see you there. Welcome to Rad Time Customs. It's Harmonic Balancer Day. I did a autocross event the other day, and in tech check we noticed that my Harmonic Balancer has a little case of the weeble wobbles. As I zoom here past the alternator with a crooked pulley and a bad bearing, you'll see where your Harmonic Balancer is located. Usually if I have to replace something, it's time to upgrade, so I decided to go with an SFI approved harmonic balancer. This one's from PowerBond, and the part number is PB1084SS. To make this job easier, you'll want to remove your radiator. In my case, I'm also replacing it at the same time because mine is leaking. To keep your messes down to a minimum, locate the petcock on your radiator, get a container, slide it underneath, and drain your radiator via the petcock. Now you can go ahead and disconnect your upper and lower radiator hoses. Now you don't have to completely disconnect your upper radiator hose, but I don't want this thing slapping me on the shoulder while I work the entire time, so I opted to just completely remove the upper radiator hose to keep it out of my way. I have an aftermarket catch can for my radiator. You may not, so if you don't have an aftermarket one that's connected to the radiator, make sure you disconnect it. I have an electric fan, so I'll disconnect power going to the fan along with the ground so I can just pull it all out in one unit. Your radiator sits on the bottom of your core support and is held on to the top of the core support with these two hold downs here. So you're going to disconnect both of these hold downs and it'll let your radiator break free, and you can simply slide it out. Whenever I can, I'll thread the bolts back into their holes so that I don't have to tag them and bag them or worry about misplacing them. The controller for my electric fan has a probe, so I'm going to carefully slide the probe out of the radiator, making sure not to damage the line that goes back into my controller. Once it's out, I'm going to carefully tuck it away. Now I can just simply lift the radiator with the fan and my overflow all attached right out of the car. I found a ton of dirt in between the radiator and the core support and all over the pulleys, so I just went ahead and hosed it all off so I have something cleaner to work with. So now it's time to remove your belt, but before you remove it, take note of your belt's layout. Or simply take a picture of it for later reference. Now your belt tensioner pulley is a reverse thread, so set your socket wrench to lefty-loosey and pull it on up, and you can get the belt disconnected from all your pulleys. Now that the belt's out of the way, you've got 4 bolts that hold the crankshaft pulley onto your harmonic balancer. Now it's time to remove the bolt that connects your harmonic balancer to your crankshaft. I recommend using an impact. Now my Ugga Dugga machine is broken, so while the bolt soaks in penetrating oil, I'm going to borrow a car and go steal one from my parents' house. tech tip, live close to your parents whenever you need to borrow something. And if they're not home and you know the code to their garage, you don't even have to ask. Take a quick look at your hot rod and convince yourself you will have time to work on it. Now that you've easily removed the bolt, slide out the washer. You'll notice on the back side of the washer is some gasket sealer. Now you're going to need a harmonic balancer removal tool. If you don't own one, you can usually rent one at your local auto parts store. The stud has two sides, one side that slides into your crankshaft and the other one with a hex head that you're going to use to tighten the bolt. Now you're going to loosely install your puller so that you can use the bolt to locate the center. Once it's centered, you can now tighten the bolts that hold the harmonic balancer puller to the harmonic balancer. Now you just simply tighten the center bolt. As you tighten it, it's going to pull the harmonic balancer off of the crankshaft. Depending on the type of puller you use, it might be a good idea to use a tap and die just to go back and chase the threads. This will clean the threads in your crankshaft, and this will clean the threads on the bolt that goes into the crankshaft. Make sure to grease the inside and outside of the snout on your harmonic balancer. Now go ahead and dab a little gasket maker onto your finger so you can apply it onto the keyway. Now locate the keyway on your crankshaft and just dab it with a little bit of gasket sealer. Now you're ready to bolt on your new harmonic balancer. And make sure you don't forget the washer when you put the bolt back into the crankshaft. Now grab your torque wrench and torque the bolt anywhere between 110 and 130 foot-pounds of torque. Now reinstall your crankshaft pulley. Remember to crisscross applesauce, and these only go to 30 foot-pounds of torque. Now you can go ahead and reinstall your belt. You took a picture, right?